Hey everybody, I'm AdamHarry here with
Larry Vela.
And we're from BoLS, and we've got the new Necromunda terrain kits. These are really cool. We've got the Zone Mortalis columns and walls. And Larry, what do you have over there?
We got platforms and stairs.
Yes. These two combine to make some really awesome looking terrain, and we're happy to show them to you today.
Yep.
Larry, which one do you want to start with, man?
I want to start. Let's start with the main course.
The main course.
The columns and walls.
The columns and walls.
This is the big
Fair
stuff.
enough. This is the big stuff. Quite literally.
This is what everybody wants. These are
Boom.
the things you buy a ton of.
Yep.
These are kind of the big modular wall sections. You get all these guys, and this is what you build your your boards out of.
Speaking of modular sections here, do you want to point this out? They actually say in here, right here actually,
Right there.
if you don't glue these down, you can flip them over and then stack them on top of each other. It's really cool. So this is some of the best modular terrain GW's made. If you need line of sight blocking, if you need walls, if you need columns, this is for you. Yeah, and they all kind of link together, not like Legos, but not unlike Legos. Grimdark Legos. I like it. All right, here are the sprues. We're gonna pull these out. Some of these are dupes, and some of them are not.
We're gonna count how many of the same. Yeah, these are different.
Yeah, that one's different.
This guy.
And then I think these three are all dupes, if I remember correctly here.
Okay,
so we've got 6 total sprues here. You can't see them all, but we've got a couple of dupes. So let's start with the dupes real fast. So we're gonna put these to the side.
Got them.
So again, 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
we're gonna take these two, put them over here,
and we'll study this guy.
Yes, we'll focus on this one first, just so you can kind of see what's going on for this one. So what do we have here? We've got columns, we've got walls, and those are those little top joints we talked about.
Right, and these guys, in particular, are reversible. And if you reverse them, we have these little grooves here, so that you can stack them on top of each other.
Right.
To make double, triple, as many different heights
these things
as you want.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, and of course the walls are going to slot in there too when you build them. They just kind of lock in. And you get some really cool looking terrain.
And then you get little accessories where you can kind of dress some of the guys up.
Yep.
You got vents and ports and
a little computer terminal thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, 3 of those.
So
there's the back side. I do like this little canister gas tank thing. I think that's a neat bit. So what's the next sprue?
Let's do these 2 because these are very similar.
Sure. These are not dupes, but these are very, very close to each other. More columns, obviously. More walls you can build. Kind of same format there. You got these 2 sections here.
You get singles. These are doubles, so you can start making your longer ones.
Yeah.
If you want to, and then these are the narrow end cap. These are the narrow sides of them.
Yep.
And then the same thing. You get these little.
Yeah.
You get a certain amount of these detail inset pieces.
Yep.
That are again. Flip them over, reversible. So these are the tops, and you get singles and double length ones.
Right.
So again, you can make single walls. You can make really tall ones, and then both of these sprues have a certain amount of the little vents and accessories to dress.
Little doodads to dress things up.
To dress things up, which is really nice.
And then the final sprue here. This one's got a lot of interesting stuff. This is a lot of connector bits.
Yes.
Yeah. So all of these sprues are, well, not all of these are some like walls that come down like chain link fence walls, but solid. So, but these are a lot of connector sprues that help, unify everything together. Yeah. So, that's the walls and columns, right? This is a really great set of Zone Mortalis terrain.
It is a lot of terrain.
You end up with quite a bit. So, very cool stuff. We'll move this to the side, and now on to platforms and stairs.
So you have your columns and walls, and now you want to dress these things up
to
make super cool boards.
Again, instructions, black and white.
Yeah, let's go through those instructions really quickly.
Just more of the same.
Yeah,
kind of shows you how you can make this all modular and stuff like that.
The stairs in particular are very cool because the stairs and the platforms, they can be built in a lot of different ways.
Right.
So you can build these stairs. You can build single steps, double steps, corners, all the way straight down. You can build all kinds of neat things.
It actually shows you on here, if you don't glue those stairs to the sections, they kind of clip in there.
Yep.
And these particular bits work really, really well with the columns and walls,
right?
Because you can actually use the tops of those to create new kits.
Yes.
Or new styles of columns and things like that.
Yeah, and
you kind of want to get both these kits.
Yeah, and there's definitely some pieces on this that are directly designed to where you can get like the little hatch, the vents from that other kit, from columns and walls, and put it into like some of these little holes and things.
Exactly.
On platforms and stairs.
So same kind of deal here. We have a couple of dupes. We'll go through those, and I think it's 2 sets of dupes. But
it is.
Yeah. So
So there's 4 sprues in here.
4 total sprues
in 2 pairs.
Right.
So let's go over each pair.
Start with that one, and pull this off so we can see that this is just again a single sprue. Again, we get 2 sets of these, or two copies of this particular sprue.
So the big thing we have here is we have our top platform.
Yeah.
We have a single. This is what's used basically as the connector piece for
the T section
for stairs, and then here's our 2 main stairs. So this is really what you're here for. These are also especially cool because not only are these wide enough for miniatures, but you can actually do this. So
yeah,
they were specifically designed for this to where a standard Games Workshop slot base exactly fits in that.
This
little
guy's
section.
got a rock on there too, but you get the idea.
So basically, you're going to put the edge of the base in there, and it holds the guy.
Yep.
So they can actually go up those stairs, and you can leave them mid-stair.
Which is really cool because we haven't seen that in kits before. We haven't seen that kind of thought process before. But if you are playing Necromunda, you know how important that is. If you're playing just regular 40k, really, if you want to go vertically, it's pretty neat. So we got 2 sets of those, and you guys can see there's a ton of detail on all these kits.
You get a lot of these types of things. These are guardrails.
Yeah.
These are accessories. You have guardrails. You have these little doodads over here. These are snap-on control panels.
Yeah.
So these are basically guardrails with little like punch pads and computer screens and things on them, just to dress up your scene. Make
Window
it
dressing, make it look cool.
Yeah, make it look super cool. You get a ton of them.
We also have the ladder as well. So if you want to use that one.
There is a ladder there. There'll be many more ladders on the other sprue.
Right.
All right, so let's take those off and let's move to the B set of sprues. So let Adam. We have 2 of those.
2 of those again.
We'll dispense with one of them, and then we'll kind of talk about this guy.
Same deal. Again, these work in conjunction with the platforms and columns from the previous, columns and walls from the previous set we just looked at.
Yeah.
Because if you flip them over, we mentioned those grooves from the last set.
Yeah, you can stack them.
Stack perfectly together.
These are these are thin double-sided. These are thin wall pieces.
Yep.
These are the tops, and then these sections here are those kind of mid-floor intersections for stairs. They have these little snap-on pieces.
One to go up, one to go down.
Here and here. And then this is the one, this is the sprue that has a whole lot of those guardrails and control panels.
Yeah,
so you can see them here.
All of
Guardrail with like little control screen here.
Yeah.
This guardrail has little conduits and things on it.
Yeah.
And then and then these are your straight up and down
Right,
stairs.
right.
So we got stairs on this one. Remember, you're getting 2 of these, so you get 4 sets of stairs.
Yeah.
So
it's a ton of stuff in here. Again, works great with walls and columns and walls section. You can build some really cool terrain with this stuff. We highly recommend it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for these 2 sets of terrain.
Yep, these are the 2 new Zone Mortalis sets.
If you remember from the Necromunda Dark Uprising box set, these should look very familiar because these are essentially what you would get in the box.
Yep,
but now you can get more of it.
Yeah, and they've been cut up so you can buy them a la carte. So if you want to add it on to Dark Uprising or you didn't get a chance to grab it, basically various combinations of these, you can build all kinds of crazy boards.
And you can go as tall as you want, which is the challenge right now.
Yeah, and of course I'm sure you can look in White Dwarf and games and Necromunda books, and there will be some totally bonkers, insane boards made with all this stuff.
Heck yeah. Well, that's it for us here at BoLS. I'm AdamHarry.
And I'm Larry.
We're from BoLS. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.